the Chancellor, Kenyatta University, Dr. Benson Wairegi, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, the Honorable S.K. Machogu, the Chairman, Kenyatta University Council, Professor Shem Bigot Athola, members of the University Council, the host Vice Chancellor, Professor Paul Wainaina, chairpersons of councils from other universities, vice chancellors from other universities, members of the University Senate, political leaders, members of Parliament present, parents and guardians, graduates, staff and students of Kenyatta University, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to join you in celebrating the young men and women graduating on your 52nd graduation ceremony. These bright faces remind us of our graduations many years ago when we left the university eager to join service to humanity. Receive warm greetings and hearty congratulations from His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is away in Washington in the U.S.-Africa Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduation is a transition to the next phase of life. To all those graduating today, congratulations once again and welcome to the task of nation building. You have spent considerable time amidst many challenges to graduate today. I commend you and members of faculty for your resilience towards this end. Dear graduates, you have been fully equipped, and it is my hope that the knowledge and skills you have acquired from this great university will provide meaningful contribution to our nation and the world. Kenyatta University is a leader in many aspects. You have continued to admit the highest number of students from across the country. You have also offered your voice to the education discourse over the years, especially on the discussion on implementation of the competency-based curriculum. I wish to encourage your members of faculty not to shy away from intellectual engagement when called upon. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the theme of this year's Kenyatta University graduation, research for economic prosperity, boils into the philosophical underpinning of our bottom-up economic model. I look forward to an incisive approach, domestication and discourse of this model from the academia. Over the years, Kenyatta University has made meaningful contribution to the development of human capital, not only for our nation, but across the globe. I salute the work that has gone into this university in terms of providing leadership and remaining at the forefront of our nation's development. I encourage you to broaden your spirit and endeavors in service to humanity. Mr. Chancellor, sir, as you are aware, less developed nations are faced with various challenges, such as youthful populations with low-paid informal work, slow economies, climate change, among others. These challenges require solutions, which I'm certain lie in some of our university libraries. I'm aware you are graduating several postgraduate students here today. Every year you have done that, and many universities do it. I challenge our postgraduate students to come out strongly and provide practical solutions to real problems in communities. Ladies and gentlemen, research is one of the key mandates of every university. As the government remains committed to reforms and living in the ideals of our Constitution, it is imperative that universities act as think tanks and provide reliable data from research for evidence-based decision-making. World over, universities play a pivotal role as centers of knowledge, generation, service to communities and nations through education, learning, research, leadership, and outreach. We expect no less from you as we collectively seek solutions to the challenges facing our nation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, technology and innovation are key to our plan to move the country forward. We are, broadly speaking, tech economy to move with the rest of the world and create jobs for millions of our young people. Our universities must quickly move and align their programs, not only with this global thought, but also remain competitive and relevant. Mr. Chancellor, we are alive to the challenges faced by public universities in Kenya, from financial, human capital, infrastructure, among others. The expansion of universities and academic programs over time was a well-thought-out government idea bearing in mind our population growth and other projections across sectors in line with Kenya Vision 2030. The Presidential Working Party on Educational Reforms, where your Vice Chancellor sits, will early in the year come up with practical solutions to tackle the ills that bedevil our universities. The idea to move universities from ivory towers to our villages was not meant to make them tribal cocoons and water down the quality of our graduates and academic programs. This was a deliberate move for the government to enhance outreach and provide solutions affecting the people while making education available and affordable to all. This vision lives on. Members of the faculty, as you strive to improve the caliber of research outputs, maintain and improve quality of your academic programs and graduates, I encourage you to formulate measures that will enhance financial sustainability without compromising your mandate. Universities must find a way of diversifying revenue streams as a means of generating funds for sustainability. I encourage you to take advantage of government agencies like the National Research Fund and development partners to sustain your research activities. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm aware of the good work going on in most of institutions of higher learning, especially here at Kenyatta University. Allow me to single out the brainchild idea of the Kenyatta Teaching, Referral and Research Hospital. The hospital came in handy at the head of COVID-19 pandemic. This facility must live to serve not only the university community, but the nation of Kenya. I urge the university management and the management of the referral hospital to strike a healthy balance to make proper use of it, especially in training your students in the field of medicine. These facilities should be used for the benefit of all. As I conclude, I commend the University Senate, management and the Council for their concerted efforts in ensuring continuous improvement of academic programs and services. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me once again to congratulate the graduates on this graduation square. We celebrate you and we also celebrate your parents, guardians and benefactors who have enabled you to attain the academic credentials you receive today. Finally, receive warm greetings from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous year 2023. God bless Kenyatta University. God bless you all. Asanteni sana. Hiyo ilikuwa ni hotuba ya naibu wa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Sasa niseme machache kama Rigathi. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we are very happy to be here. And I want to say from the onset, my return here after many years is very momentous and very emotional. The President was meant to be here and he asked me to come and represent him. He also has an emotional attachment to this great institution. Many years ago, when I was at the University of Nairobi, and the President was there with us too, there was a common agreement among all of us that if you wanted a good wife, you go to KU. I don't know whether that is still true today. Is it still true today? So back in the year 1987, I took bus number 45 to hang around here, looking around. We would go there to KM and spend some time there. Tegea na kuangalia. Nikatembea hapo hall ilikuwa inaitwa Wenzori. I don't know whether it is still there. Nikangangana, nikaangalia, nikapata kasichana kazuri, nikakaongeleza vizuri, nikakaibia poem kidogo, namna hiyo kakaingia box. Therefore, I'm happy that this university gave me a great wife, Pastor Daesak Rigathi, and I have not been disappointed for the last 33 years. Not a single day has she ever run away, and she doesn't have a single scratch. My boss, President William Ruto, also hung around here. Akangangana, akapanga. Unajua ni mtu ya mpango. Si yeye ni mtu ya mpango. Akafanya Mama Rachel akaingia box. Today she is the first lady of the Republic of Kenya, a product of KU. So for me and the President, we love this institution because you give us good things. Kwa hivyo mambo yenu iko sawa. Mbele iko sawa. So Mr. Chancellor, I want to commend you and the University Council and Professor Wainaina. Last year, early this year before the new administration came in, the laws of impunity, state capture, conflict of interest, and land grabbers intimidated the council and the vice chancellor to allow the grabbing of Kenyatta University land. These great men and women said no. They were harassed, intimidated, demeaned, humiliated, but they stood up. Can you give a clap to the University Council and Professor Wainaina? I want to tell you, the great people, had things gone wrong and Dr. William Ruto was not elected as president, your land had already been grabbed after Professor Wainaina and the council were removed. We have hence instructed the Ministry of Lands to cancel those allocations and reinstate the lands to Kenyatta University. And President William Ruto made a promise during the campaign that if elected president, one of the things he'll do is to reinstate the University Council and Professor Wainaina as Vice Chancellor. Has it happened or it has not happened? Sinikusema na kutenda. And I want to say and I want to challenge all those given the responsibility to run our institutions. Please be firm. Never be intimidated to do the wrong things. Professor Wainaina refused impunity. He refused to cooperate in allowing people in the previous administration to grab land for this university. He paid the ultimate price. He was humiliated in public. He was demeaned and he was dismissed as Vice Chancellor. He walked with his head tall but stood firm. That is the way. Never again in this country, in our government, will any officer of government, from president going downward, will ever again humiliate a professor before his children and his students and his lecturers. It is wrong. It's unacceptable. And I want to appeal to the political leadership in this country. When God gives you power, don't demean other people. Don't make other people feel small. All human beings deserve respect. Professor Wainaina maybe have a small person compared to those big people, but he has a wife who thinks he's a hero. He has children who think he's a hero. He has students who think he's a hero. When you demean him in public, that is unacceptable. Professor Wainaina and the Senate, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Kenya and the political leadership, we want to apologize to you and your family and the Kenyatta University fraternity for the humiliation that you are accorded for standing firm to refuse the land of Kenyatta University to be grabbed. We have agreed that the land revert to Kenyatta University, save for 38 acres, that will be procedurally and in accordance with the law be given to the squatters of Kamai. The rest of the land remains for Kenyatta University and must be preserved as such for the university and for posterity. Finally, we are aware of the little friction and discomfort between the university management and the referral hospital. We have called a meeting in January to sort it out. We'll call the university management, the referral hospital management, the Cabinet Secretary for Health, and the Cabinet Secretary for Education to sort out that matter amicably for the benefit not just of the university, but for the people of Kenya, so that we have a seamless institution that is operating in the manner that it was envisaged when it was set up. So I request you to give us some bit of time. When we come in the new year, we shall be able to sort out that matter. Again, this university is respected. Most of us, we went through the hands of teachers who got their degrees in these great institutions. And therefore, we are indebted to this institution. I ask you to continue bringing up graduates at all levels, masters, PhD, for the benefit of this country. And as I have said, the report on the Presidential Working Party on education reforms will be out next year, so that we set out what we need to do about our universities, about the CBC, and other requirements of areas where we have a bit of challenge, so that we can streamline our education sector. I really want to salute the new Minister for Education, the Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, for pragmatic leadership that he has exhibited since he was given the opportunity to lead this great sector. And Waziri, you have our support, and we want to encourage you to proceed with the good work you are doing. I want to commend the University Council, the Senate, and everybody who have done one thing or another to come up with these great men and women before us. And as they move to the world, to look for greener pastures, to find out how they will fit in the world out there, we wish them well. President and all of us who work under him are clear that our focus is about job creation And that is why we have created a good atmosphere for investors to come to this country so that they can create jobs for our young population. I want to encourage you. I also want to encourage you to move into business. We have the Hustlers Fund that you can borrow and help you to set up small businesses and grow them from small into something big. And let me tell you, that fund is a good fund. It may look small, but that is the way you start. A long journey starts with a single step. You borrow 1,000, you borrow 2,000, you multiply that money to 10,000. That 10,000 you multiply to 100,000. 100,000 will be 1,000,000 shillings. Progressively, one day, you will be a billionaire. So we want to encourage you to get into enterprise. Finally, I also want to say that this institution has produced good leaders. I want to encourage you graduates. Don't just sit there. Nobody will give you a position. You must go out and look for it. Msikae tu kwa nyumba mngojea ati kuna mtu atakuletea cheo nyumbani. Mwenda mtafute. Si mimi ninang'ang'ana na hii ya Deputy President. Si niling'ang'ana. Si nilikuwa kwa namba sana. Ni kung'ang'ana, maisha ni kung'ang'ana. Lazima hata nyinyi young men and women, we want leaders in this country. And don't leave this leadership just to us. This university has produced young leaders here. The Honorable Ndedi Nyoro, at 37, he is the chairman of the Budget and Appropriation Committee of Parliament. He came from this university. The Honorable Muchangi Karemba, the only Mukurino in the world to be a member of Parliament. Alitoka hapa, he is the chairman of Labor and Social Protection Committee. Pigie makofi. We have the Honorable Kimani Kuria, the MP for Molo. He is the chairman of the Finance Committee in the National Assembly. We have the Honorable Patrick Munene, the MP for Chuka in Abangambo. He is the vice chairman of the Health Committee in Parliament. We have the Honorable John Kagushia, the MP for Mukurweini. We have Governor of Homa Bay, the Honorable Gladys Wanga, alikuwa mtoto wenu hapa. We have Senator Isaac Mwaura, Mzungu wa Ruiru, he was here. We have the Cabinet Secretary for ICT, Eliud Owalo, he was from here. We have Professor Kisiangani, who has been your lecturer. We have appointed them PS for Information and Broadcasting. Kwa hivyo, nyinyi watu ya KU muko mbele kama mfuko ya shati. And we want to encourage you that this institution has produced good leaders. We want to ask you to get interested in leadership, in management. Don't just sit there to be led, you can also lead. Ningetakia nyinyi mema na Christmas njema. Mngetaka nikipata rais nimsalimie? Nimsalimie Hustler number 1. Na nimwambie mwaka ujao akipata nafasi ya kuja, si ndio? So I want to say thank you very much. May God bless you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Asanteni sana.
You are watching DAESAK TV, the cradle of goodness.